Yo, what is up? I'm Zach. Welcome back to my channel of RWBY Mythology. Today I give you guys my review of RWBY Volume 9, Episode 9, and this will contain spoilers if you guys do not want to be spoiled. So the episode starts so we hear a voice reading story, and later on we found out that person's reading is Summer Rose. I was not expecting that the first thing they showed was her. Because I mentioned this in my community tab, I said a lot of people still want to see Summer Rose and since we had the last two episodes, because I didn't believe we were ever gonna get that chance. But might be wrong on that, because they did bring Pyrrha and Roman to, even though they were just the illusion, but I was wrong. They slapped me in the face. Like, okay, never fucking mind, because I was not expecting, because I posted that, a day or two ago, and it actually fucking happened, and we hear the same line of, "What are you?" or something like that, and John, Blake, Yang, and Weiss they literally head down to the tree until they stop and realize, oh, how can they get there? Because they had to stop because, the flood is there from the distance and it's where the tree is at, so how they get over the flood. Yeah. Then we find out that John is relieved because the paper pleasers has finally descended as these crystal-like, so they became better. So John is relieved that he needs to learn to accept it, and he actually did, and he felt guilt, but now he understands. And when they actually accept it, the tree came to them and teleported them to the tree. And they are shocked and amazed that, oh, they finally made it at the tree. And yeah, we find out they found a tree wooded statue of Herb, and he breaks free. Finally chose, who wants to be. Now he's not the caterpillar looking thing. Now he has a leg, flew off, and now they understand they have to make a choice if they, want to be out or not, or something like that. And Yang found one that is Ruby, and Yang wants to break her out, but Blake and Weiss and others say it's their choice. It's their choice if they want to come out or not. And when they see a line up ahead, a big, huge ass door to Remnant. And so, yeah, we found out there's a door to Remnant, and we see the Curious Cat possessing Neo trying to get through the damn thing, but couldn't. And the Curious Cat seemed just laying down. She's like, "Oh, there you are. It's about time you show up." And Weiss, I guess your plan didn't go as well. And Curious Cat is like, "Harley, but this woman over here that I'm possessing didn't feel right. Didn't want to go back to Remnant." So basically speaking, Neo felt like she isn't fit to go back to Remnant, because she'd rather stay here where she belongs. So basically Neo has no place in Remnant anymore after she actually got her revenge on RWBY. Yeah, she believed that Remnant is no place for her anymore. Yeah, I mean, what about revenge on Cinder? I mean, does she want to get payback? But I guess not, until she finds out that, revenge is not revenge, it only make it worse if you actually achieve it. So, yeah. So, we're actually are getting a fight scene. The Curious Cat against John, Blake, Yang, and Weiss. And we found out the truth about, well, Lewis and Alice. So, people theorize that think Lewis, the one who wrote the Ever After story. That theory is true. So, Lewis is the one who returned to Remnant. But Allison, she started to have conflicted, and she, well, let's just say the Curious Cat attacked Alice, and basically saying that she turned into tree, and basically saying that the Curious Cat killed Alice. So basically it's a reverse. So John is livid. So he's like, all this time he thought that Alice the one who went back to Ever After, not Lewis. But all that, what he theorized, everything he thought, everything what happened was a lie. Everything. And so basically what had happened, so Lewis basically wrote him out of the story and just be about his sister. So basically that's the reason why Lewis didn't wrote him in the story, and that means there goes my fucking theory about the Jabberwocker thing. Because I thought Lewis might be the Jabberwocker, but never fucking mind. There goes that. Not only that, I feel like Alice is the rabbit, the companion that John has. I feel like that's Alice. Because people theorize that as well. And freaking the Curious Cat did a dick move twice. It shapeshift to Penny, and right behind John, Pura, and this shocked John. I was like, you fucking dick. They did a fucking dick move, and John fell off the tree, well, vanished or whatever, and it was a fucking dick move. Like, oh, we're gonna do a dick move on John, Penny, and Pura. Oh, you fucking dick. And yeah, that happens. So now it's just Yang, Blake, and Weiss. Because the Curious Cat will do whatever he can to get Ruby. So, because he believed that Ruby is the only one to, well, get the Curious Cat to Remnant. Because the Curious Cat felt betrayed because he wants to go to the Remnant. So basically, yeah, so basically Allison makes sure the Curious Cat never goes to the Ever After. Not the Ever After, Remnant. So he was pissed. So he'd been betrayed for being lied and being betrayed to go Remnant. So there's that. On the RWBY side, we see her meeting of the blacksmith. And RWBY doesn't know what she wants. Even the blacksmith, she knows, like, you honestly don't know what you want, do you? And RWBY is saying that she doesn't know anymore. She tried everything she could, and everything she tried brings more harm than good. How can she be better? How can she, push forward to make things better? And she said, the blacksmith said, you could choose whoever you want. You could be whoever you want. And we see all the weapons that she has, and these weapons felt heavy, like heavy burden, until she realized heavy, but not enough of it. And she turns around and sees the same weapon that we saw in episode 5. And she hears, well, the first thing RWBY said was, Mom. and we hear Summerow's voice explain the story, and Ruby reach her arm to the weapon, and we hear Summerow said, "What are you?" And that's where the fucking episode ends. And they just fucking cliffhanger us. I was like, you motherfucker. They did that shit for no fucking reason. 15 minutes episode. Well, if you want to skip the opening, it's actually 12 minutes. 12 minutes of a fucking episode. If you guys saw my reaction to the beginning when they show something Rose, and the ending of the ending of the episode and show the end credits, well, that weapon is actually Summer Rose. So the theory, people saying that weapon is Summer Rose, and it's confirmed. That is Summer Rose's weapon. And something that I was not expecting. I thought it was just be like, wait, how can that be her weapon? We honestly don't know. Now we know. It is a kind of like a shotgun or some kind of like an assault rifle or a sniper rifle. I mean, it looks like a sniper rifle because how long the weapon is, and also is a axe. So now that's her weapon. Because I didn't want to believe that there's no way that could be her weapon. I just don't want to believe it until they have a concept art of proving it, and here it is. Now we got Summer Rose fully outfit design and her confirmed weapon. So I feel like the next episode is Ruby breaking out and holding her mother's weapon. I just have a fucking feeling. But I feel like this episode, well, the next episode, the finale, is where everyone returns back to Remnant. And because I'm getting the feeling of it, because it would make sense. If so, that means we're not gonna get the side, so that means we're not gonna get to see the other characters have their own developments, all that stuff. So that means the Ever After saga, the Ever After arc of this volume is going to end the next episode, and we're not going to get to see the other characters have their own development, unless they might do like a 180 on us, like they are doing it, but the final episode, Team Ruby and John return at the end of the final episode. And I feel like that's what's gonna happen. But I might make it my prediction of Volume 10 when where we have the final episode next week. So we had to wait a fucking week. So yeah, I was pissed. Like, I wish the episode was fucking longer. So apparently not. But I feel the next one is gonna be longer because, well, you have the opening, you have the end credits, you have the after credit scene, and the only episode is actually as the longest was episode 6, which was 20 episode. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about this, because this was a fucking ride. Because it got to bit of a dark, but it's starting to have a bit of a hope in it, because yeah, Ruby's still like, yeah, she doesn't know who she is or what to do. She's still feeling it, but I think she understands why she's feeling. She has to learn to accept it. And it took her quite a while to understand, because she's been holding it since episode 1. And some people bitch or complain that she said they say, oh, she finally snapped in episode, 7? And now she's fully okay now? No, she wasn't okay since the very first episode. She wasn't. She didn't learn how to accept it. Basically, this volume is basically about Ruby and learn to accept the responsibility and accept these feelings instead of just feeling guilt about it. And that's basically what the volume is about. Yeah, that's basically it. I'll have to say for this episode. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Links to my other channels, my social media will be down below. Schedule about, you guys know the drill. Again, like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. RWBY is love, RWBY is life. Keep moving forward, and I'll see you guys later.